What's up guys, alexy1 here, playing MattP, and I'm gonna go for e5 against this English, and this is all theory. Castles, d3 or a3 or rook b1, now b4, d3 is also a move. If he goes b5 we play this knight d4. We don't lose this pawn because of a trick with bishop b3. So now we have to play f6. Yeah, and this is a well-known line. I'm gonna play a5 here. We can also go queen d7 or queen c8. Now e3 I guess is the best move. Well, we just go to f5 then. Queen c2 I guess. Or now queen c2. So I was somewhat threatening to go bishop h3. Yeah, I mean, this isn't anything special. Maybe a4 here is a nice move. I always like moves like this. So we get a square on b3. Okay, so he's playing knight c4, which we can take. I'm gonna take, and then I'm taking on d1. And now I wanted to take here. But probably knight takes a... Okay. So I have to take. And now I should play this king f8, probably. Ooh, queen takes h7. How did I miss that? Yeah. This is somewhat annoying. I'm gonna go queen g5 here. I played a bad move there. So let's go rook d8. I want to get knight g5 in somehow. And just checks on h or f3. So we can't take here because I'm taking on e1. We can't take there because it's defended by that queen. So it seems like we're still fine here, but yeah, this king f8 here is just a bad move. f3. Okay, I like it. I mean, we could play queen d7 here, maybe. What happens then? Probably rook d3. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. Rook d3 seems like the only move here. I could just easily be missing something like queen g6 here, which is just an easy move. Queen g6. I thought I had c6 now. But bishop b3. And I'm missing a lot. Damn. So if I win c6 there, he has bishop b3. Just as he had now, but at least I win a pawn back. Okay, so this queen is very annoying. Let's just defend these two pivotal squares. Maybe you can even go a4. Just going bishop a3. I'm up on time, but I'll have to watch that. I'm trying to exchange here. If it's costing me a pawn, well, no worries. This should still be a draw, but we'll just try. Now we're taking there. Okay, so checks are not important. Now I'm taking this bishop. Okay, so not the best game, but at least we won. So this is the English, and this is just the main line. I don't have any sidelines versus the English. If I had, I would play them. Once though, that just one anecdote. I had a bet with someone that, and I lost the bet, and the bet, well, if I lost the bet, it would mean in my next game with black, I had to play 1b5 against everything. And I know it sounds gorky, well, yeah, somewhat gorky, but geeky, you know. But yeah, so well, at least it's playable against like d4, b5. This is somewhat playable. e4, a bit less. Knight a3. I mean, I played against knight a3, so. But the guy played c4, and I had to play this b5, and I did, and played something like this, and I took back with the bishop, and I was somewhat fine. And so I looked this up, and well, this is actually a playable move, and yeah, it's pretty fun actually. It's a6, so if he takes, which he did, and this is just bad, we get somewhat of a position that seems like a Benko gambit somewhat. However, if you don't take, you should just play e4 here, and then white is just better. So that's one of the drawbacks. But yeah, it was pretty fun. I ended up drawing the game, I think. So it was quite a nice result. Okay, so there are some move order tricks here. Knight a3, for instance. Well, we have to play knight c6 and then castles. And if we go bishop e7 here, which I did once in a normal game, d4 is very annoying. Because if we play e4, this pawn should be somewhat weak. And if we take here, white is just somewhat better because there are some problems here. For instance, if I takes, we have to play c6, I guess, or maybe knight a6. Oh yeah, I played this in the game, and this is just a tiny bit better for white. This bishop is super strong, and white is better developed. So knight a3, knight c6, in castles we have to play knight b6 here, and then it's fine. If he goes knight c3, well, he leaves us no choice. So we get this position here, a3. So the simplest idea is just to go b4. You can also go b1, because if I castle, you can play b4 here. And if I take, you can take there. And this is good for black, for white, I mean. So we shouldn't take there. What I usually do is I just play a5 here. And I don't know if it's theory or not, but it's what I do. So b4, bishop e6. So like I said during the game, if he goes b5, we go this knight d4. And he can't take on e5 because of this bishop b3. Winning. So he can either go rook b1, or I can go bishop b2. With bishop e2 we have this knight c4. And this is a known repetition here. You can also go d3. But he went rook b1 and I think that's the main line. So one of the underlying points of rook b1 is just to support this b4 b5 move, and if black opens up the b file, this rook is good here. Also, you extra defend this b pawn. So yeah, this b5 is all normal theory. So queen c8 is also normal. Yeah, this is all just known. And maybe I should go a4 here. I don't really know the theory here anymore. I mean, I know this idea of going to f7 via a6, but because now we can also somewhat threat bishop h3, and if he takes, we have an attack going. So, but I'm not really sure. This a4 move seems natural. He also wants to go d4. So if we take, well, I don't really see the composition here. Okay, yeah, this knight is pretty central. But if you go bishop h3, for instance, he just takes and takes on c7. Yeah, okay. So that's one of the points here, I guess. This pawn is somewhat hanging. This is pretty complex. Okay, but black is fine here. These bishops are good. This knight is actually pretty good. And this rook has to go back from the 7th, so we're fine. Knight c4. Yeah, pretty interesting move. Okay, so taking there is bad. Bishop f5, e4 probably. And taking on a4. And we have some compensation here, because this knight can't really move because this one is hanging. And at the same time we can go to h3 here. So yeah, I missed this knight d5 move. I thought he was gonna go there, but then I would take on b5. Knight d5 is a very good move by him. Takes is the only move because he's threatening to take on c4 and also threatening to take on e7. So it's actually not bad here. Yeah, one has a lot of plans like queen c4 or rook c1 or just taking on f7 and taking on h7. But this spin has to be broken, I guess. That's why I played king f8. Now there are a lot of problems, like queen h5 is a move here for black if he had, for white if he had one, if he had the move here. So I just wanted to, well, it's the best move that seems. Yeah, now we get some kind of play going. So this f3. Yeah, I just missed that, but it still seems like this is the best move here. So I was thinking of going to either g5 or h5. But he can just take now. And if I go to g5, I'm attacking this, but bishop c1. Yeah, okay, this bishop wasn't doing anything on b2. And now it's gotten a function, so I understand that one. So the main point of this move was if he goes e4, I had c6 here. Takes, and if he takes with the queen, this bishop is pinned. So if he goes bishop b3, you can just take on b3. We can't take here because it's defended now, but we can take there, take on c2, and everything is defended, and we're just plain winning here. But queen takes a4. Okay, so I had to go knight g5 here. I was deciding between both. But yeah. Let's see if he goes bishop b3. Queen f5, yeah. Okay. f4 maybe. Takes. Takes. Okay, not takes because we're opening this diagonal now, so takes here first. Because now we don't have this bishop b6 or bishop c5, whatever. Check. Bishop d1. Takes. Takes. Yeah, this should be well within the draw margin. Okay, so bishop c5 is bad. Still, this bishop c1 is good for him. Okay, now I can still go queen e7. I'm somewhat okay. This bishop d4 seems bad. I could have just took on b5 here actually. But Hero was planning on flagging him. Trying to flag him. So I'm a pawn down, but I think he should play h5 or bishop d3 here. I mean, this f5 is pretty annoying for him, so... Oh, we have bishop h2 here. g1. Going rook h2 is what I meant. h5 and something like king h6 check, and then king g7. Wow, it's pretty nice. Because if we took here, oh, we can still go like this because king h5 doesn't amount to anything, and if he checks here, we can still attack this. Oh, not there because of bishop c4, but on h7. Now he has to move like that, and we can just check here and then take there. Totally winning. Yeah, okay. This is just drawn, but not with the time left there. So, pretty fun game. I had to defend somewhat, but I got out of it, and eventually I just won. So yeah, see you next time guys. Bye.